What happens when a big heart comes in contact with a harsh and dangerous world? Whether it's trusting the wrong animals, taking risks for the sake of others, or desperately seeking acceptance, today's character's journey is filled with moments that will make you smile and also shake your head in dismay. How does a character full of life and love find himself repeatedly betrayed by his own instincts? Is his unshakable trust a strength or a fatal flaw? And what happens when his yearning for connection leads him straight into the jaws of danger? This is a story of true innocence clashing with brutal reality. Meet Lord Fluffy Britches. Yes, that's his real name. Feral's most endearing yet tragic ball of energy and chaos. With his boundless curiosity, trusting nature, and a heart too big for his own good, Lord's story is as captivating as it is heartbreaking. He's the cat who runs headfirst into danger, not because he's brave, but because he just doesn't think twice. From being abandoned in the woods by someone he trusted, to becoming a devoted member of a bizarre cat cult, Lord's journey showcases a character defined by resilience, naivete, and a desperate search for belonging. He's not just a foil to Elsie's calculated approach, but a reminder of how much heart can cost in a world as brutal as Feral. So let's take a look at the life and times of Lord Fluffy Britches. Prepare to laugh, cry, and of course, shake your head in disbelief. Lord is the youngest member of the trio of cats who share a home before the rabies outbreak turns the world upside down. Adopted after Elsie and Patch, Lord's life starts with relative comfort and ease, marked by his playful and rambunctious personality. Lord is an eternal optimist, a cat with a big heart and an endless supply of energy. But beneath his enthusiastic demeanor lies a naivete that leaves him vulnerable to betrayal and to danger. He's way too trusting, often acting without thinking, traits that repeatedly place him in peril. From walking straight into groups of rabid animals to blindly trusting humans, Lord's journey is a cautionary tale of misplaced faith and hard-earned lessons. Lord's life is also full of tragic events. From being betrayed by Elsie to being declawed by his own family, Lord is abandoned by Elsie in the woods, an event that profoundly changes him. His once fluffy tail is lost in the ordeal, only leaving a stump behind, and his energetic confidence is replaced by an insecure need to belong, making him both heartbreaking and relatable. Being declawed is not only an inhumane act, but it leaves Lord defenseless in this dangerous new world and serves as a constant reminder of his vulnerability. "Dad, you can't. It's so cruel." "Honey, there's no other way. He scratches me. He cut you too. Your brother had to get stitches." Lord's backstory is a tragic reminder that even animals struggle to cope with the stress of life and the hurtful things that might have been done to them. To better understand Lord, let's take a look at a few key issues you need to read. Feral, issue number 2, April 2024. Lord's naivete is front and center in issue number 2. From the outset, he proves to be more of a liability than an asset, needing constant rescuing, especially by Elsie, who assumes a motherly role towards him. The issue opens with Lord walking straight into a group of rabid wolves devouring a deer, completely oblivious to the danger. Elsie swoops in to save him, but Lord doesn't learn his lesson. Soon after that, he approaches another group of possibly infected animals. "Hey, can you guys help us out? We're trying to find our way home," leading to a dramatic chase through the forest. Lord becoming declawed becomes a serious issue during this escape. When the cats climb a tree to evade danger, Lord struggles without his claws. He's forced to rely on Jonas to pull him up, and later he gets stuck in the tree, unable to climb down as well. These moments highlight Lord's inability to adapt to the brutal new reality, making him a frequent source of frustration for the group, having to be saved by Jonas as well during the events of this issue again. Despite his shortcomings, Lord's big heart shines through in this comic. He claims he can lead the group to their old home, though no one takes him seriously. By the issue's end, readers begin to see Lord's potential. If only he could temper his impulsive tendencies and handle situations with a bit more caution for the sake of the group. Feral, issue number 3, May 2024. Issue number 3 provides a stark juxtaposition between Lord's past and his present. In a flashback, we see a calm, happy Lord chasing a laser pointer in his home, a far cry from the spastic and insecure cat we know today. This calm scene transitions to the present, where Lord, still unable to resist a laser, chases the beam of a hazmat team's gun. This nearly gets him killed, as the team opens fire. Jonas reprimands Lord for his recklessness, while Elsie resumes her protective role. Then Jonas introduces Lord to the rules of survival. Stay quiet, keep moving, and don't trust anyone easily. Ironically, Lord breaks every one of these rules as the series progresses. Yet, this issue also reveals Lord's courage. He convinces the group to rescue Gigi, a lost cat. What do you mean? You just made friends with us. And serves as a decoy to distract the hazmat team, putting himself in harm's way to protect others. By the end, Lord leads the group back to their old house, proving that while he may be naive, he's not entirely incapable. This issue marks a turning point for Lord, showcasing his ability to grow and contribute despite his flaws. Feral, issue number 8, November 2024. After Lord runs away in issue number 4, we finally catch up with him in issue number 8. He's found refuge with a woman living in the woods who rescues cats. Or so it seems. Lord's devotion to this woman is unsettling. He introduces Elsie and Gigi to the cat cult here, where the other cats repeat the mantra, "The lady keeps us." Despite the obvious danger, Lord remains blind to the woman's sinister nature, showing once again how his trusting personality can lead him astray. I'm so excited for you to meet my family, showing just how brainwashed he is about the lady and the cats in her household. In a poignant moment, Lord gives Elsie a tour of the house, pointing out its perks, despite the presence of a dead cat under the couch. His desperation to belong is palpable, and it's clear he sees the cult as a place where he can finally fit in. Elsie, please stop. You're embarrassing me. However, this misplaced trust backfires. By issue number 9, Lord learns the hard way that the woman he idolizes is just as dangerous as the infected animals outside, as she becomes infected herself. This arc cements Lord as a tragic character, a foil to Elsie's cautious approach to survival. So what's in store for Lord's future? Given his history of trusting too easily and acting without thinking, it's likely that his naive nature will continue to play a pivotal role in future issues of Feral. His deep desire for connection and acceptance may lead him to make dangerous alliances or put himself in harm's way once again, especially if he feels ostracized from the group. However, his character arc might take a turn towards redemption. We've seen glimmers of bravery and a backbone in his past actions, such as risking his life for others and standing up for Gigi. This suggests that Lord could surprise everyone by stepping into a more heroic role, perhaps sacrificing himself to protect the other cats, or finally learning to balance his trusting heart with a touch of caution. But the scars of his past, both physical and emotional, may also push him toward darker decisions, especially if he still feels the weight of Elsie's betrayal or the trauma of his abandonment. Will Lord find his place among the cats, or will his need for belonging lead to his ultimate downfall? Only time will tell. Lord Fluffy Britches is a character defined by contrasts: bravery and naivete, loyalty and recklessness, optimism and insecurity. His journey through the Feral series is marked by moments of heartache, growth, and heroism. While he may not always make the best decisions, his unwavering belief in the good of others adds a compelling dose of humanity to the series. Lord's tragic nature stems not from his actions, but from his inability to adapt to a world that doesn't reward trust or innocence. As a foil to Elsie, Lord's story challenges readers to consider whether hope and naivete have a place in a world consumed by chaos. So what do you think? Is Lord the heart of Feral or its most tragic casualty? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next character profile. As always, thanks for watching Comic Drops, and I'll see you in the next one.